It's week 15 of the NFL, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Colts and the Broncos, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career. Get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
And here's stop at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around. He's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's to the former Lion, Josh Reynolds. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
On the jump.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one caught at the 4. He is in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Broncos. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. The number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his 2nd year in the NFL out of Florida.
Mike, when you look around the league, there's just not a lot of quarterbacks that look and can play to the style of Anthony Richardson. He can make every throw on the field. He's big. He can run for power, run with speed. As he continues to iron out some of those flaws from coming out of college, he lost his rookie season to injury. Here in year 2, I wouldn't be shocked by year end if he's a household name.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it!
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Here we go. Set.
Downs goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that will get them back on schedule. Good pickup at 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Levi Wallace. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That's caught. Down the field is Reynolds. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Third and a yard. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Taylor. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Richardson to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Broncos 10, Colts 7.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The rookie, Bo Nix, and the Broncos offense getting set to take over once more. He has been sensational all year long. The NFL's leader in passing yards, he just recently went over the 4,000-yard mark for the year. They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Still 2nd down.
Now, faking the give. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He finds his man, Troutman. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Reynolds is the motion man here.
Go.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. The open man is Adkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. On second down, it's Nix. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards. They'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis. From the gun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. And he has been terrific all year running the football. You see the numbers for the season, now up over 500 yards on the ground. Nick snap on 1st and 10. He'll run again. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
He's got room to roam. And he will score. Adam Troutman, touchdown Denver. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Broncos 17, Colts 7.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Chargers who have the lead with that game getting close to halftime. J.K. Dobbins, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Keon Coleman, a touchdown reception. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, very solid in the win as his guys figure to be a team to be reckoned with. They now move to 11-3. It was a terrific first half for the rookie first-round pick, Bo Nix. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play. These 2 teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB.
Ready up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Reynolds is the motion man here. A 1st down throw for Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll only get down to around the 42. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Nix. That's caught. Down the field is Reynolds. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught, and he will score again. Adam Troutman, touchdown Broncos. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon.
Let's go now.
See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he will score. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indy. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Colts 14.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. First and 10. Throwing. Nix. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Throwing is Nix. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw is Nix. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
This one taken in by Reynolds. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
At the Colts 16-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion comes Pittman. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts about set to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. Off the play fake, here's Nix. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go with Williams. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. It's another run here for Williams. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line, enough to get the 1st down and keep it going. Play action now. It's Nix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up.
Powering forward. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Here's Nix to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. From the gun, Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
There he goes again. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis. Now Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. That is caught by the tight end, Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Colts. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Colts back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. He's to midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Nix. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll get about half of what they needed and 5.
Let's go.
To throw is Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He finds his man, Troutman. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Open man is the rookie, Adonai Mitchell. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. On 2nd down, Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Here's Richardson. And that final throw here is intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.